The Lost Pages, from the minds and hands of Zaid Comics, comes the first book in their connected universe of heroes, with a cover by legendary illustrator Simon Bisley. The Lost Pages is a story of a magical book in the hands of a homeless man. Within it are tales lost to time, of heroes from different eras and walks of life, all protecting humanity from evil. As the word of the book is spoken around a trash fire, new crusaders of justice will be revealed to this world. A supernatural vigilante on the hard streets of Chicago named the Silhouette. An ancient sorcerer battling horrific myth on the high seas known as Wild Card. A modern-day mental monster from the mind of a bodybuilder babe, Crimstone. And a pulp hero from the 1930s, a master of disguise donning the mask of the masquerade. This is just the beginning, for in the future these heroes and more will come together to write the end of the world. But for now, the ink of life flows on every page. Will you be there to read it? Only on Indiegogo. Only on Indiegogo!
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Phil from Zaid Comics, and we are doing a fan art stream. My brother is here also. What's up, Brandon?
I'm here as well.
We are the writer and artist of Magicop, the creators of the Lost Pages.
Magicop.
Okay, there's that beautiful Magicop shirt, and we're just the two best-looking brothers in all of comics. But now with shorter hair. Now I can't do an awesome cosplay of the Crow.
Was that the plan?
No.
Nah.
It wasn't. But what's up, everybody in chat? We got Ichthius. What's up, brother? Thanks for tuning in. Paul Azevedo. Hey, bruh. Hand of Sin, which some of these guys have art in the fan art contest.
I think they're here to see if they're going to take home that prize.
Yeah.
What's the prize?
The prize is you get a copy of both of the books, which is the Lost Pages, and that bonus comic with all those awesome stories in it, as well as your art piece will be featured in that book, in the main book. Yeah.
It's a $3,000 value right there.
For sure. That's right. Yeah, so we've got awesome art to go over today for this great campaign. And oh, look at this weird thing. How do we add this? Here we go. Look at this. We're $10 away from $17,500. That's awesome. We relaunched this past Monday. So you got 27 days to go. So if you guys haven't checked this out, you saw the trailer. It's pretty, explains it pretty well. But check out the page if you guys haven't backed the book yet. Lots of awesome characters to look at, and we'll be seeing a lot of them in the fan art today. Really excited about that. We got a question. Will they be signed comic and bonus comic? Yeah, all of the books are going to be signed by Brandon and I. For sure. Killer, guys. Yeah. Wearing that Hawaiian shirt to bring the Magicop vibes. Of course, we're always trying to stay in the mind of Magicop. Even though, Brandon's working on it right now. He's just finished, I think, 7 pages of Magicop 2. So, we're always trying to be one with our IPs.
That's right.
Magicop is always around.
I love the Lost Pages, but my heart is definitely a little bit biased towards Magicop since that was our first campaign. it kind of launched the careers in Comicsgate for us, and the success of that kind of
What about this?
that
What about the
was
silhouette man?
that was cool. That was cool.
Forget where you come from.
That was cool. But I think Magic Cop was definitely a bigger kick forward than the old silhouette was.
Yeah, for sure. Got Ace in the chat. What's up, brother? Hail.
A whole 7 pages, and there's only 63 more or something.
No, like 40 something more.
It's all be done by Christmas.
Yeah, hopefully that would be awesome.
It's gonna be way faster than that. If I
Yeah,
do 6 pages a day for the next 10 days.
yeah, for sure. Oh, the lost pages. Yes,
Thanks.
thank you.
The pages, Ichthys is, saying that stuff. He's saying you're killing it. Yeah, the pages, they look awesome. I'm super excited about getting these colored because, as awesome as the first comic looked, I think these ones are going to look even cooler. Getting kind of that evolution of my art style going for Magic Cop, that like Magic Cop World style. And when Eugene colors those, he just makes them 100 times or 1,000 times better. So I can't wait to see what these look like. And the story is a little bit more action intense. So there's a lot more fun and dynamic camera angles and things that I could do in Magic Cop 2 than compared to Magic Cop 1.
Yeah. So I'm gonna read before so we can wait to get more people in here. I'm kind of gonna do an overview of the lost pages here, like we did last week when no one was on here with me. So I was kind of like pitching the book by myself. It probably won't be as entertaining because I wrote this book and this.
You could open the page in an incognito tab, and it won't have that bar on the side.
That's what I was thinking. What if we do it like this? So you could see our beautiful haircuts.
That's right.
I'm mad that mine's so short. I said 2 inches, and I think she was taking off more than 2 inches. I can't even put it in a mini ponytail anymore.
That's for the better.
No.
Yeah, it's for the best.
The ladies like the ponytail.
Okay. I'm pretty sure, I was saying this earlier, that people who had that haircut are going to look back on it the way that people now look back on the mullet.
So as you were saying that today?
Yeah, I was actually saying this today.
So it was planned. This was premeditated to take off more hair.
Yeah. So to the Hand of Sins question here, Phil wrote Magic Cop, and I drew the interior art for that and a lot of the promo art. But it was Phil and our brainchild. So we came up with that together kind of as a joke at first. It was originally going to be a video game, and then that didn't get greenlit at the company, so we took it and we were like, hey, why don't we make this into a comic book? Phil really likes to write. He used that to kind of cut his teeth into the writing universe, like actually, flesh out a nice graphic novel. And I cut my teeth on it to get into the sequential art universe. So it was an awesome, awesome experience. I love it. It's so cool. I really, really loved how much everybody in the Comicsgate Collective appreciated the quality of work that we did.
The mullet's making a comeback.
Whatever, man.
Comeback.
Yeah, huge comeback.
Yeah, you ever see Theo Vaughn? He's rocking it all the time. Bobby Lee.
That is.
Bobby Lee's got it. Sweens' son used to have it.
All right.
Yeah.
You're naming a bunch of people I have no respect for.
Ichthys, Happy Lodge Page is finally becoming a reality. The Pianist, and the Pianist for the bonus comic. Yeah, we're going to be talking about you, Ichthys, your awesome Pianist fan art, kind of how that came to be. That's pretty cool. But let's take a look at the Lost Pages here. All right. The Lost Pages. Did you guys know this is our next big project? Let's see the overview. The Lost Pages is this a 60-page, fully colored graphic novel, the first book in an epic connected universe of heroes. When a mystical book finds its way into the hands of a homeless man, stories lost to time of heroes from different eras, backgrounds, and genres are revealed, destined to one day come together to write the end of the world. All right. I'm liking it.
Sounds cool.
That sounds cool. Paired with our bonus comic, it seems like they're doing something new. This bonus comic, paired with our bonus comic containing 4-page short stories. This should say stories, not story.
Short story.
Yeah. So we got a criticism here.
Story.
We got a criticism to the
No,
creator.
no. It reads correctly.
Yeah. I'm just paired with our bonus comic containing a 4-page short story. That was my fault. For every character that will expand with stretch goals, you
Capital.
Yeah, you. Well, this is a comma. You will get the most stories and content for the whole universe.
All right. Phil, the writer of
Right.
Magicop Lost Pages, wrote this overview.
Uh-huh.
So take that for what you will.
I think it was good. It's good. I, as the reader, messed up there.
It's the reader's fault. If
we
there's
got more-
comma missing, it's the reader's fault.
Right. We got more mullet talk. Billy Ray Cyrus is the only man to rule over the mullets. I'm going to say the first couple seasons of Full House, Uncle Jesse was rocking it, and that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, John Stamos. He's my exception. For sure. Ichthys sounds scary. End of the world. Yeah. Okay, but then we got to pay attention to this. The next stretch goal here at $20,000. We're adding another story. So this is add Drift Legend 4-page short story to bonus comic art by Kyung Lee of Battlemake and Knucklebomb fame. He also did the art for that Umbrella Guys comic, Case of the Littlest Umbrella, the first comic. Plus a Drift Legend trading card by Mangaka. That seems like a made-up word.
Mangaka?
Mangaka Odie.
Or maybe it's Mang, a.k.a. Odie.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe he was meant to be a space here.
Yeah, that's probably more like it.
No, a mangaka is a manga artist. It's just a weird title for manga artists. And Odie is short for his full name, Odysseus. So the art is on Xenotype. So if you guys like Xenotype, like manga, we got those two awesome, the best manga artists in CG for sure.
Phil used to get into this huge argument about if Odysseus was even a real name. You remember that?
Have mercy. Yeah, Uncle Jesse. When would I get into arguments about that?
You'd argue with yourself about if the word Odyssey was
right.
The word, or if Odysseus.
I totally know this now. So this is a real argument. So, right in Greece, and in the Homer wrote the Odyssey, and what came first, the word Odyssey or the name Odysseus? Is Odysseus named after the word Odyssey, or is the book called The Odyssey because the character's name was Odysseus? Like, is there a Greek name that's Odysseus?
Right.
And then now, do we just use the word Odyssey as a big traveling, hiker,
adventure type,
because of that book, or was that a word? Was that a word before it was the book? Who knows?
I thought you had the answer to that. I thought you were going to be like, and then I discovered these scrolls in a cave.
I didn't Google it. Someone could Google it.
Some people
you could probably look up where the etymology of Odyssey and probably means something. I don't know.
It means
thanks for reminding me of that. Thanks for reminding me. We got Mangaka. Yeah, so Odie, that trading card's awesome. It's already done. We want to get it colored though. Look at this cover. These guys got Simon Bisley to do an awesome cover for them. Look at that. Read this. Simon, I know Phil's a huge Simon Bisley fan. So that's cool. Yeah, covered by legendary Simon Bisley. He's worked on Lobo, Batman, Judgment on Gotham, and the ABC Warriors. ABC Warriors is not a
TV
like
show?
Sesame Street comic. It's
I
not
thought
a
it was
Jim
like
Henson sponsored.
the Warriors episodic on ABC. Like ABC's The Warriors.
Oh yeah. Friday nights at 7,
Yeah.
right? ABC's The Warriors.
That
No,
could
it
be
was
a really cool TV show though.
yeah, that would be good. But and it would be the Warriors, right? Like the
Right. It
movie?
would be, yeah. ABC's The Warriors.
Yeah. No, ABC Warriors is an old British comic from 2000 AD publishing about these robots in the future. And I think he started on that. Got some sweet art here. The Hobo, that's kind of like, come
He's
on,
the
it's 20
people's champ.
it's 2020 though. You got to call him a hobo. So the
He's very
Hobo,
popular.
that's true. The Hobo tells stories of the heroes in the Book of Lost Pages. Get drawn into the book as a homeless character, amazed by these tales. And here is where you would get drawn in as this character. And he looks amazed. Let's see what he says. He says, "Man, if I saw something that scary, I'd turn myself in. Where are they now, Hobo?" And then the Hobo. Should I read this? Yeah. They live like the rest of them. The rest of the hero. Let's make this one. The rest of the heroes in the tales of the book. To be read only by me. And you emphasize because it's bolded. Heard for the first time in this world. They live among us. The players that keep the ink of life flowing. That will take part in writing the end of the world, the end of the book. And there's the heroes.
I thought he was going to have like a prospector's voice, like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
the end of the book.
Well, it could be like a, what I say, you know, like a little
Yeah,
foghorn,
foghorn, leghorn. Yeah.
foghorn, leghorn. Yeah, silhouette. Well, we're going to see some silhouette fan art tonight. If you guys are just tuning in, we're just talking about the Lost Pages, and we're going to be looking at the amazing fan art that has been done for this fan art contest. Of course, we have the silhouette. He's our supernatural modern day vigilante, as art done by Maxi Dello. We got Wild Card, Ancient Mage, balancing myth with man. Art by Joe Ball, colors by our Magic Hop colorist Eugene.
Being colors look really good.
Brandon, trying to talk. Being immortal leads Wildcard through time. In the tale Staccato at Sea, he finds himself in the height of piracy, sailing the seas when his crew succumbs to the song of the horrific sirens. Yeah, we got a passion for
Shut
drawing.
the stream down.
Shut it down because Passion's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been waiting
Hail
in the back room the whole time. And that's where he'll stay.
The name itself, Hobo, is funny word for comedic effect. What is this? Crimstone. Got a Crimstone going on here. Maria the Wolf Lopez doing some awesome art. We'll see a lot of Crimstone. And as we get into the fan art, you know, Crimstone's kind of a favorite. We got a lot of Crimstone entries for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I think there's a lot of Crimstone, definitely.
There's
and then there's a lot of like compilation pieces.
Yeah,
you know, but like the big group pieces, but like as far as a singular character, I think it's definitely Crimstone.
Yeah, Crimstone. Passion said he's working on Doom Fate. Definitely check out Doom Fate, everybody. We're excited to see more of that. Crimstone, Power Lifter, Taz Stone, reunites with her long lost imaginary friend after tragedy is thrust into her life. Krim's bombastic, ultra-violent attitude helps her become a crime fighter. Then our last character in the main book is the Masquerade, 1930s pulp crime fighter with a fondness for the theatrics, art by Alan Alonso, aka the Howl Comics. So yeah, these are the characters. We have some more in our bonus comic as well that you guys may recognize in the fan art. And these extra ones, the pianist, you'll see some of her tonight in fan art. She's kind of a fan favorite for sure. The pianist is the book Brandon's drawing. The people, he's been unlocked recently, so he's not. We just know has no fan art for him, unfortunately.
The people also. Do you remember how the people was created?
Yeah, just by happenstance, by me looking at your computer screen.
Yeah, I think that there was a picture of like the Constitution or something like that, and then the top of it was rolled up, and then it said "We the People."
Right, and I thought it was a baseball bat.
Yeah, you were like, "That's a baseball bat," and we were like, "Man, that would be a crazy weapon for a vigilante."
Yeah, and it just popped. Basically this position here with the people for the first standing position where he has it over his shoulders.
Right.
The image of that on his shoulders from behind saying "We the People" would be awesome, and the tattoo of the rest of the preamble to the Constitution on his back. So we basically just made that into a character.
Yeah.
Very happenstance for sure.
Character design is funny business.
Yeah. We got 8 people. What's up? It's McGee. Hail Crystal McGee. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Yeah. So tonight we're taking a look at some fan art. We were just going through the Lost pages, doing a little quick rundown. I could read this little story blurb too. I don't know how much is new information. His bat is called Hancock. That's not true. I'll make things up, Passion. Newbie Comics, what up, fellas? Thanks for joining. Yeah, we're just gonna run through this little story aspect here, and we'll jump into the fan art. So I'm gonna do a little out loud read through. Tales. This is for the Lost pages. Tales of the world's greatest heroes, recanted from. That's a weird and big word. I don't know why I chose that word. Recanted from the ancient book of Lost pages by a homeless man, aka the hobo. As the hobo tells these stories to passersby, we are introduced to the ones that keep the world balanced. The fight between good and evil has many soldiers from different eras and walks of life. Ghostly vigilantes, immortal mages, psycho brawler babes, and masked masters of disguise. As the stories of these heroes flow on, their paths will cross, building the force that this universe will need in preparation to the end of the book. I don't remember writing this at all. And I could probably guarantee you that none of the backers have even read this because it's so far down the page and it's just words. Yeah, but that's a little blurb. The Diaz brothers bring you a 60-page, fully colored graphic novel that highlights the new heroes of their connected universe. Each hero's story will be drawn by different artists that embodies the theme and era of that character. Passion says, can't wait to see all the Linkin Park fan art. Hail, brother. I know what you're talking about. And then Ichthus says, can't wait to see all the Nickelback fan art. That's what I'm talking about. Man after my own heart.
What is that?
All right, along with because so the LP, so our hashtag LP fan art,
yeah.
which is the Lost Pages fan art. I didn't do my research, and it's also Linkin Park fan art, which probably should have researched.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea.
Yeah. All right. Along with the 4-chapter book, which is in the Lost Pages, we have a growing bonus comic containing action-packed short stories for our heroes. This book will grow when we hit certain stretch goals to over 30 pages and adding new characters to the universe. With their first appearances, you won't want to miss out on. So yeah, that's the big thing we're trying new here with that bonus comic, and it's been going pretty well, having some awesome success unlocking the pianist, unlocking the people, unlocking Vane, which we still need to get some awesome concept art from Sim, and with those more trading cards as well. And when we hit 20K, we're gonna get an awesome manga styled, action packed badass by the name of Drift Legend, aka Drift. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. So let's
Yeah, that's going to be a really awesome character to get into. Dude,
Yeah.
the bonus comic is where the fun is at. You know, forget the main comic. Just the bonus comic. If you guys didn't get the bonus comic, you're missing out on some great content here.
You're missing out. And the best thing is you can't get a bonus comic without getting the regular comic. So
Yeah, so that's how we get you.
that's how we get you. Yeah, that's how we get you. Yeah, so throughout the stream, if you guys want to pick up one of the books, definitely do so. So we can refresh on stream. That would be awesome.
Yeah, we got to cross this 1750.
Growing what? Growing bonus comic, brother. You're not going to get me today. All right.
All right. Is this how we're going to do? We're going to go to Twitter.
Yeah.
Hashtag LP fan art.
No.
And then look at it straight raw from the source, right? Crude oil right from Twitter.
We're not. We're gonna run through the. I downloaded all of them I could find. If you guys are in here and did some fan art and we don't run through it, let me know at the end, so I could find it up there. We're not going to be looking at the ones that have been done on stream because those were for like shows. We did a drawn and quartered. Drawn and quartered fan edition. We did a doodle and chill.
What if they were specifically submitted? Like, what if they were finished and then submitted?
Right. As long as they had the hashtag in there,
right,
they will be here.
Do you think is the chat going to enjoy that the idea of these Linkin Park fans getting their feed screwed up by all this Lost Pages fan art? Because I think that's funnier than us having to deal with the Linkin Park.
That would be awesome. If you guys want to do more fan art that's not for the contest, just to spam the Linkin Park fans, that would be awesome. We can actually go before we start here. I could pull up a little bit of hashtag LP fan art so we know what we're working with these Linkin Park fans. LP fan art.
I'm sure there's probably going to be some like Rule 63 stuff in here.
No.
How are people?
And it's Rule 34.
Whatever, man. How are people still making
Linkin Park fan art?
Why?
I don't know.
Still doing this.
All right, so we did LP fan art, and the first thing is Chester.
That's the most popular one.
Yeah, this is the top. Chester playing with his son. So this is Swains of Oddity playing with his son.
He looks like, I don't know, man. This could be taken.
Kind of looks like Tony Hawk.
Like he just no.
But then this one, which is one that was submitted today, didn't hit the cutoff, but we're gonna look at it anyways. It's awesome. Samir of CG Samir. He's done some sweet fan art for that Umbrella guy, and yeah, this is so cool. Crimstone.
Yeah, I love the way
we're gonna see a lot of Crimstone. This is the first of many. What's up?
No, the connection was weird, so I was talking over you. I love the way that this chain like frames out the character here. It looks awesome. Like it's a really cool use of like that circular background that's super popular with everybody.
He's got his dangle earring too, which is a chain in the skull.
Yeah, not everybody notices that.
Yeah, but people like it.
True.
People dig it.
This half shirt.
I love the motion in it too. It's very the speed lines, very animation. Animation heavy.
pink Crimstone. I think that depends on what color monitor you're using. Your monitor settings.
I almost threw up.
Do you think the zip tone in the background was
my
done
God.
by hand?
I could feel chip in the back of my throat.
Like from Beauty and the Beast?
No, from like tortilla chip.
Oh.
So, yeah, Crimstone, he's imaginary. So he could be, you know, like dark purple, dark pinkish, and different lighting and stuff like that. Color of his hair changes from when he's, you know, different moods of, you know, being angry or ready to fight and stuff like that. So it's really a character that's kind of left open to the interpretation of the artist, you know, with the tattoo styles. And we'll see some of that, especially in the comic. The tattoos change, the writing changes. If you guys are just tuning in, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. This is we do streams most every Monday and Wednesday, and this one we're doing our fan art stream, kind of looking at all the fan art we've gotten, and then hopefully we'll be able to whittle it down. Yeah, received. And hopefully we'll be able to whittle it down and put a fan art poll up for the fans to vote on this week for sure. So yeah, this is, you know, see some other things. This guy.
Yeah.
So that's what we were
really
working with.
Weird take on Crimstone.
Yeah. So I should have researched. But let's get into the real fan art. And the first one is this really blew me away. This first one. And it is The Silhouette by Avery Butterworth.
Do you think that zip tone in the background was done by hand?
Didn't we ask him?
Yeah, he did it traditionally, he said, and then he went in and put the zip tone in digitally.
Did
he like scruffed it up? I think you told me.
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember asking him, but yeah, I think this is kind of like what Passion does. Like he scans it in, or it's kind of like the reverse of what Passion does. So he did this traditionally. He scanned it in and then did some effects on everything.
Yeah, I think you said he did digital inks on it after he sketched it traditionally. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, this one's really cool. There's so much. So I'm really, really loving the way that the Silhouette has evolved from what he was back in the day. And maybe not everybody's seen this. Phil could show this because he's got the comic right there. Silhouette used to just be a black sheet, just a totally black silhouette of a character. And, you know, by doing that, it made it kind of difficult to do certain poses and gestures and stuff because it was very difficult to show the gun and things like that. But here, you know, he maintains that minimalist look and still gets that point of being like a featureless silhouette across. I think that's really, really cool. And I think this artist did an excellent job of capturing that while still making the character look very intense.
Yeah, you know, Ichthyus is saying this looks like an official page from the book. And I'm like, yeah, man, he captured it. You look at this character, everybody that knows me and knows what the Silhouette is, this is, you know, he landed it. Everybody's going to know this is the Silhouette. You know, we love this so much. This guy Avery was looking for work in CG that we hired him to do a trading card for the People. So he'll be doing the People trading card. I saw some layouts of that. I actually forgot to show you, Brandon, but they're pretty cool. He did like 2 different thumbnails, and they're both really awesome. So he's I don't know what his YouTube channel is, but he says he's going to be streaming working on that. Nice. He used to just be Phil in blackface. That's not untrue, but not untrue, brother.
It was a full black body.
So here's what a panel from the old comic from 2012, and that was a picture of me that Brandon blacked out and made look like the Silhouette. You see, you know, we could run into some things where if a hand and a gun is in front of his body, it would all blend together, right? So we're always trying to figure out how an artist would render him out. And I think this, what Maxie's doing and what Avery did with this piece just nailed it.
Yeah, definitely. It's like just enough minimalism.
Right. All right, so that is Avery's. The next one, let me pull up here. All right, this one is by Bogdan Art. I gotta zoom out.
Dan?
Bogdan. Look at that.
That's cool. He's got massive smoke hair coming out.
Yeah. Let's get a closer look on this. This is really cool. Obviously, digitally painted.
Yeah, definitely.
But I love the size comparison. Taz, she looks so cool up there, just chilling out. Wow, this
That's
really
awesome. Skin
good
tone's
resolution.
real cool. Got that dark complexion. It's real nice.
Yes.
You know what's cool? This guy paid attention, did his homework on this character, because not a lot of people are privy to the fact that that hair is not hair, that it's more of like a gaseous fumes.
Yeah.
And that's
And it's
really cool.
technically, a lot of people think it's fire too. It's not supposed to be fire. So it's not like hot or anything. It's like a smoke or a gas.
Yeah.
For sure. And he even wrote some stuff. It says smash on one hand and stuff on the other hand.
Stuff.
Smash stuff.
Smashing.
Cool boots.
Stuffing.
Lost pages on graffiti.
One hand for smashing, one hand for stuffing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the feather earrings on this one.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
really
I
cool.
dig them. That's
His
something.
jaw is just cut.
Yeah. And another thing that I don't know if he realized this, but Crimstone, kind of like graffiti, is part of their story. She's kind of like does graffiti also. So you got the Lost Pages graffiti on the walls.
That's
And
true.
look at this backdrop. It's just a building on fire.
Yeah, that's Chicago right there. I reckon
yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah, topical.
Yeah, it's a period piece.
So Bogdan, this was one of those, a lot of them are like from people that I follow and I'm not super aware of though. Like I like their art. And then you see this, like you wake up and see some fan art and you're tagged in it, and it's just a super awesome surprise, blows you away.
Yeah.
We've said it before, even with Magic Hop, this part of the campaign is one of our favorites. Getting the fan art is so cool. It's not something when you're making the book at first, like when we were doing the silhouette back in the day, we didn't get any fan art, right? I don't think, right? Because it was so small, we didn't have a big reach or anything.
Yeah,
So when we started doing Magic Hop, it was the same thing. We were going through the motions, making the comic, and getting fan art just blew us away. We're like, wow, we must be doing something cool. People like this stuff.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yes,
If you don't say it, he'll appear in the chat. Sim was the first person to do Magic Cop fan art.
Yeah, but he wasn't the first person to do the Lost Pages fan art.
Yeah.
We'll get to that person. All right, next person. Let me check whose art this was. Oh, cool. This art. So there's two parts to this art. This is an artist that goes by the name CJ on Twitter. And this was so cool. I mean, every time I bring up Crimstone's story aspect and how Taz and Crimstone have known each other for forever because Crim was Taz's imaginary friend. They always bring up, they're like, oh, that's like that movie. What's that movie?
Little Monsters.
Not Little Monsters. And not Right Said Fred, because that's a band. Drop Dead Friend.
It looks more like
Drop Dead Fred. Drop Dead Fred.
Is Little Monsters the right movie to think of here?
No. I mean, yeah, but he's a monster that lives under his bed.
Yeah, dude, it's literally this poster.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Look at this. Fred Savage, and he's all like, and then you got, was that Howie Mandel, and he's all upside down and stuff.
Is he?
Yeah, look at you pull up the poster. Bring it up.
Little Monsters. All right. I don't see a upside down poster.
It's on the wiki, the Wikipedia.
Little monsters. That's so weird. So maybe this was a ripoff of Little Monsters poster.
That's what I'm saying.
Not this art, because look here, I'll pull up the Little Monsters poster, right?
Right. Yeah, it's just mirrored. It's mirrored.
This is the one that she didn't see because she was going off of, which I'm pretty sure. Oh, when did Little Monsters come out?
1989.
So we got a Phoebe Cates movie, Drop Dead Fred, which is literally about her imaginary friend coming back to her older. And this is the one she went off of. Isn't that weird? It's just mirrored.
When did that movie come out?
This movie came out in 1991.
Oh, so Little Monsters got that beat.
And when did Little Monsters come out?
89.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So yeah, so that's wacky. So
Oh,
this
just
what?
when you got rid of the window, this was
Uh-huh.
like exactly in the right position for where that left.
Yeah. So cool to draw from that, and then to draw an inspiration from that, and then she colored it up,
Oh,
which is freaking awesome. It looks so cool. Great colors, awesome skin
traditional
tone.
art. It's got that.
Yeah.
anime, you could see the eyebrow through the hair thing going on.
Yeah. It's colored pencil. She's got Taz's kind of like faded hair, and the silliness of Krim
Yeah.
for sure.
Do you think that Krim's gas hair, should have been going up, or is it,
That would have been so hard to like
to convey? It would have been
to
really
convey. Yeah.
hard to convey, for sure.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's cool.
But I'm sure gravity doesn't even have to affect him. He's not even real.
Yeah, he's a wizard. It's like Harry Potter.
Not a wizard. He's an imaginary friend. I like this little Crimstone logo too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Was that stolen from the Little Monsters?
I don't think so. I think
Yeah,
that's
that's
a thing of her own. No, I was super, blown away by the colors on this because I think this is the only one we have that's traditionally colored for fan art. And I love seeing that. Like we've had some sketch cards. Passion for Drawing just did some awesome traditionally colored sketch cards. So did Vic King. So that's always really cool to see because you don't see that anywhere in comics. And for me, I feel like working with colored pencils is super hard to make it look good because when I use them, it just looks like scratchiness. I push too hard and there's different density lines in certain places on the image. It just looks like crap, but this is really cool. Very impressed. I dig it.
It's cool.
It
Got the
get
big
this
wide Crimstone teeth.
looks beautiful in colors. I agree. Whoa, cool.
It's got the classic Band-Aid over Crimstone's or Taz's nose there.
Yeah, I kind of like that. I think that's something that Maria did in some of the first shots. Kind of like stuck with her. Everybody's latching
It's one of
onto
those
those.
nasal strips.
Oh yeah. Or yeah.
Septum problems.
Mm-hmm, for sure. All right, the next one is the Crimstone. This is another Crim. Now this one is not technically in the contest. We're gonna see some of the one he actually put up, but I wanted to show this because this was the first fan art. I think even before we announced the fan art contest. That's why this one's not in. That was put up after we put up the Simon Bisley cover. An awesome artist from Poland did this rendition of Krim from Crimstone, and it is, he's a huge Bisley fan. You could see the influence here from artists like that, and this blew me away. This kind of like urged me to get on there and announce the fan art contest. So I was so excited. I don't have his name on here. It's on his one he submitted for the fan art contest, but it's very hard to pronounce. It's a very Polish name.
This guy's got Look at the arrows, the tattoos of all the arrows going.
Yeah.
And then the letters on the hands. That's super cool.
Mhm.
That's a big Crimstone thing.
Yeah.
His
So-
feet are huge.
yeah, man. This is so cool. Yeah, super happy that we're having, international fans that don't even know about us or CG or are just seeing the artwork, getting into it, doing fan arts. And you guys will see the one that he did for the contest. It's awesome as well. This was after we launched the book and we're kind of campaigning for it. This was our first fan art um, that was done for the book. So props to him.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Now this was the first ever Lost Pages fan art because this was done back when we were talking about Magic Hop.
Yeah, this is old.
So this is by our boy Icithus in the chat. He loved the pitch for the character because I went on to a stream on YouTube. I forget what the stream was, but it was basically come on, pitch a character for a contest, and I pitched the pianist, and she's this, badass 90s style babe assassin in the Lost Pages universe, and she has a normal life also that kind of like mirrors that cutthroat assassin life, and people liked her from that stream, and Icithus is like, oh man, I'd love to draw her. Could I see some designs for the character? And I'm like, yeah. So I shot him Brandon's original concept art, and then he did this awesome, pinup style fan art for her. And this was back last year while we were still talking about Magic Up. So this is officially kind of like the first Lost Pages one. And
Definitely.
yeah, he was really excited when we announced the pianist in the bonus book.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an older design for the pianist because like her costume's changed a tiny bit, and then the color of her hair's changed from when she's in her outfit. But yeah, it even has the straight razor weapon. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome. It turned out super cool, especially for being something so long ago, having very little references to use. Very awesome.
Yeah, this reminds me of something out of the old Mortal Kombat comics.
That's true. Yeah,
even the eyes.
Yeah.
The eyes remind me of kind of like Shang Tsung eyes.
Yeah.
Where they're just white. Really cool. Yeah, shout out to him. Follow his YouTube channel. He's been doing a lot of streams also. He's in the chat. He is in the chat. For some reason, the chat's not, unless people aren't talking. The chat's, oh, there we go. Look at this. I was trying to get the comic artist gig to do the pianist. Yeah, man, we're going to do, this is going to be a long running series. So maybe we'll have some guest artists come on. Who knows? It's just the beginning for the Lost Pages. All right. The next one is another Crimstone one done by Jason Gonzalez. Now, this was done, submitted when we were on the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition. Posted up on Twitter and tagged with the hashtag. And this one's fun. It brings a lot of joy to Crim's life. What do you think he was doing while he was smiling like this? What is he looking at?
I think it's probably one of those like buddy cop situations where like the one guy makes a joke after like shooting the perp, and he's like, ah, he looks over
after killing someone.
Yeah, like they caught this guy and he was like stealing a purse from an old lady or something, and then they like trip him, and then they say something clever, about like him stealing a purse or something, and then they execute him right there on the street, and then he looks over at him and he's like, and then he like puts a Mentos in his mouth.
Like he's like, I got some change for you. And then he looks over, it's like,
yeah, they were stealing a change purse, right?
Right.
And then that's not the kind of change you need.
Right.
And then Crim looks over at him, pops a Mentos into his mouth, and then it says the Fresh Maker underneath here. And it does a freeze frame, and this is the freeze frame.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
This is traditional, right?
Yeah, it looks like it was done on either Yeah, it was done on a sketch card.
Yeah, it's awesome for
yeah.
especially for being so small.
Yeah. So those are great. Love the sketch cards. They did really well on our Magic Cop campaign.
Yeah, yeah, another Mentos right here. Yeah, it's great. We'll have to do that. Mentos is still around, right? We'll have to do like a
Yeah.
licensing agreement with them where we do some commercial spots. You know how like Simpsons did the Butterfinger commercials? I'll have to do some Lost Pages, Mentos crossovers.
Or Passion says the Who music players. Yeah.
Who needs the glasses?
Yeah, for sure. All right, awesome job to Mr. Gonzalez, Jason Gonzalez. This one is one of our newest ones. It came in over the weekend, I think, maybe on Monday, but this one was so cool. Another Crimstone. You haven't seen this one, Brandon, I don't think.
I've perused LP fan art.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I've seen
You saw this one?
I've seen some things on there.
I love how flat the colors are on this one. And he's just having a blast. He's a giant grin on his mouth. And the cool thing is this artist took the monster that's inside Taz's mind and put him in this piece as well.
Yeah, it's cool. What does it say in his arm? Chungus?
Choke.
Oh, choke.
Yeah, it says choke.
Oh, it doesn't say Chungus. I was hoping it was a secret.
Yeah, big Chungus. That would have been
Passion.
awesome. No, it says choke. We got the little, I don't know, anxiety monster that lives in Taz's head. Not little, but big and horrific.
Yeah.
Colors are so cool. Awesome action pose. We got that bicep popping out.
I like his hair in this one because it's not like outrageous and crazy. It's like just going up directly there. So like it's showing that he's like holding this guy like to interrogate him or something. Like he's been there for a few seconds, enough for his hair to kind of, reclaim order and then just go directly up. That's pretty cool.
This is done by Jaws Smasher on Twitter. We got Chris Evans in the chat.
Ahoy, ahoy.
Ahoy.
Ahoy, ahoy.
Chris Evans is the lucky backer of a drawn-in tier for
something else.
He's the lucky backer of the drawn-in tier that Sim for a story Sim's drawing in the bonus comic. So check out. You'll be seeing Chris Evans in that Vane story. Really excited about that. Yeah, man, this is actually, I love the glowingness of the tattoos. That's so good.
Yeah, accomplishing that is a really awesome feat when you get that with your art.
So cool. And even the monster eyes as well. That's sweet. Yeah, Chris, we're just going through the fan art for the fan art contest today. Let's see. Here we go. Another one. JD Comic Otaku. This is another sweet silhouette. It's good to see some switch up from the Crimstone. Here we go. Silhouette. The thing I really like about this one is the buildings and the depth of the picture. How long and deep it looks.
This reminds me of like Codename Kids Next Door or something.
Oh yeah, yeah. It wasn't the bad guy kind of like
wasn't the father was the bad guy, but like just that style where everything's like really, really exaggerated and like round and stuff, like very cartoony.
Yeah,
this guy like fits in there perfectly, like that Cartoon Network style art. Just very cool.
Yeah, I agree.
And yeah, here he just did like the perfect silhouetted version of the silhouette.
Yeah. So this is like kind of like a throwback to the old Silhouette comics, where it's no detail at all on him of other body parts. He's just that classic silhouette of a man, like a shadow man. Is that what those cryptids are called?
Shadow people. Yeah.
Shadow people. Yeah. Yeah, I really like the buildings too. Lots of depth.
Yeah, this piece is really cool. It's kind of like a little bit like the Codename Kids Next Door. The background kind of reminds me of home movies.
Oh yeah.
Real simple drawn
Oh, man.
background.
He's got the lightning, silhouette. He's often depicted in front of lightning.
Yeah, that's his thing.
It's kind of like a Lost Pages motif. It's that lightning.
Yeah, that's for sure. I bet this was drawn with a mouse. It looks like it was drawn with a mouse.
That would be amazing. All right. One of the newest entries by Michael Acker. I'm pretty sure his name's Michael.
All right,
He's,
well,
he's in the chat. He's Hands of the Sin. Now, this kicks off, a couple with multiple characters in it, which I love, man. That's the way to get to my heart, because this book is, about the stories of these different characters and the stepping out of the book as well. I love that dynamic, that theme. We have that in one of our pinups for the Lost Pages, and all about storytelling, and it really captures this.
yeah, this is like Justice League Dark or something. It reminds me of like
Yeah,
Constantine would be where his silhouette is standing.
He's
and you
lighting
have,
a cigarette like
Swamp.
Constantine too.
Right. And you'd have like massive Swamp Thing in the background. And some of the other characters I'm unfamiliar with.
What are you talking? The Masquerade? Oh, you're unfamiliar with the Justice League Dark characters?
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, who would you got Swamp Thing, or Etrigan? I'd probably Masquerade would be Etrigan because he's got that cape. Classic Etrigan.
Yeah, right.
And he has a demon sword. Etrigan's got a demon sword. I love how skinny and kind of like puppet-y he looks.
It tells you he looks like a marionette.
Yeah, it's cool. And Wildcard's face looks really cool. He looks like he's just been like, he's tired of living for so long, like he's been worn from all the centuries of being alive.
Yeah, he's been in a Siberian prison for 200 years.
We got Scar down here, his wolf buddy, looking
Man, look
like
at the detail on his hammer, though.
Yeah, all those angles. Really, really good job on the hammer.
Did you ever show off the hammer concept drawing?
No. Should I do an update? Should that be like the post?
Yeah, it'll be a huge update. Finally, after all these months,
Yeah.
we finally got the hammer.
Oh, and he's got his cards over here, billowing up smoke. That's so
I didn't
cool.
even notice that. That's awesome.
My only criticism is the boobs. I wish Taz had bigger boobs, but everybody knows me.
Yeah.
Everybody knows me. That I live on Huge Cans Court.
Yeah. Phil
So you
only
can see
wants
up there.
one thing, and it's
And it's
absolutely
disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Huge Cans Court. Yeah. So shout outs to Mr. Acker, man. He's killing it with this. Really cool. I didn't get a chance to ask him if it's digital or traditional. Yeah, I love these
those
compilations.
White lines kind of look from here. They look like they're traditional. They look like they're almost like that scratched
Yeah, that like
top.
I know what you're talking about. That's a really good piece. Yeah, man, it's we got so many amazing pieces. The next one is by the chat's own. Oh my! Hand of Sin says all digital.
Oh, nice.
All digital. Yeah, fooled us, man. No, it looks great. So cool. Yeah, the chat's own passion for drawing.
Oh yeah.
This one, I was totally caught off guard. I didn't know he was doing a piece for the fan art contest. He did the trading card for the Masquerade, and for Magic Hop, I kind of knew he was doing a fan art piece for that because we were always hanging out. And I don't know if I walked in on him drawing it. He was fully clothed though, but.
No, don't look.
we just saw this, up on Twitter, and we're like, wow, this is insane. We had just announced the pianist that she was going to be in the book, and one of these awesome artists just take a liking to the characters. It's amazing what could happen.
Yeah, what I really like about this piece is well, first of all, the composition on it is really cool with the sheet music in the background, because obviously that's a huge part of the character's design. Even though we're missing the bottom half of the body here, which is arguably one of the best parts. But I love the costume, or the take on the costume on this one, with like that ivory kind of leather color that he has going on. And I also really like the design choice of like those piano keys, the black piano keys being raised. So they're kind of like straps that are on the outside of the gloves instead of being like printed onto the gloves.
Yeah.
I think that's a really cool take. I think that's something that probably should be used, because that's a really awesome design.
And Easter egg, the sheet music in the back is to the U2 song Sunday Bloody Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So we
can't use that for any commercial use. Thank you.
Is there laws against that? That would be weird. But the blood dripping off of the piano wire, I think he did this on purpose, but it reminds me of sounds. You know, when you're cutting together music or whatever,
that's cool.
Like a sound form wave on
like a
digitally.
visualization.
Right. Really.
He's here. Is that awesome. What you did? Did you do the sound visualization?
No, I'm not gonna. I just came up.
Even if he says yes, you don't believe him?
I don't believe him.
What do you think of the black eyebrows with the white hair?
I mean, that's probably what she has, right?
Yeah. She's one of those super rare blue eyes with black hair.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, I don't know why.
They're great. Why isn't there more of that? Genetic diversity, you know.
No. I don't know. He must have caught on to that. I'm not sure. Sound wave. Yes, sound waves. Very good. Yeah, see, he's just going along.
Yeah.
So that's right.
Very good catch, Phil. Very good.
All right.
Quite astute.
Passion killing it with the pianist piece. And the next one, let's see, you said something. Yeah, really cool piece, Passion. I agree.
Maybe like a draw.
The next piece is by Purple Smurf 13 from Twitter. Check this out. Have you seen this one, Brian?
Yeah, this is more of a slice of life piece, I think.
Right. So I have a feeling that Purple Smurf thinks Krim looks like a Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
I think this is probably a little bit of like a flashback scene. I think this is like, she's younger. This is when Krim is younger also.
Yeah.
They're watching the movie when how long ago did Lilo and Stitch come out? She would have probably been a young girl.
Dude, really long time ago.
And so I think, it fits. It's cool. It's a strange take, not in a bad way, but just in like a unorthodox way, because
it's hilarious.
It's
awesome. So comical and funny. We got, she's got holding muscle juice, so she's growing her muscles.
Right. So you're seeing that kind of like she wants to evolve as a person, and I'm pretty sure like that sensitivity.
This was also done traditionally. I think this is colored traditionally as well, because I remember seeing the pencils traditionally. That would be awesome to see if this is like Copic markers or something. But yeah, we got Ohana means family.
Mm-hmm. As far as I understand, that's true.
No one gets left behind. He says poor Nani and poor Stitch.
It's a great movie. Great fan art here. I like it.
So cool. I love all the different types of fan arts. So cool.
The TV with the rabbit ears.
Yeah, so it's from back then, it's from like 2000 or something.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah, let's get a date on Lilo and Lilo. What is it? Lilo?
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch. 2002.
2002.
Almost 20 years ago. 18 years ago this movie came out.
Well, the reason I knew that is because when we went to Disney in Florida, the second time they had changed that alien
Right.
Thriller ride to a Lilo and Stitch ride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So again, if you guys are just tuning in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. We're going over this beautiful fan art. We got a little bit more to go. What does it look like? The head. What does it look like? The head on Liquid TV. Yeah, the old MTV stuff, Liquid Television. All right, let's check the next one here. It's going to be, we saw this one already, Samir. I just threw him in there for today. He posted this one up today. We got a glimpse of it at the beginning, and we got a couple more.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Yeah, we got a couple more to go through. Chris says, I feel so old now. Yeah, 20 years ago. Crazy. This one is from Skip, and he did a colored version as well, but I wanted to show you it without the color because look at that. He did everybody. He took up the challenge. He even got the hobo in there.
Yeah. Is he a being of pure energy in this drawing?
Yes. Hobo being of pure energy. Well, when the colors go on, it looks different.
Oh, there's a colored piece here?
Yeah. Cool. He got the pianist there as well. We got Taz with her awesome sunglasses. Very booby.
Buxom.
And Krim in the foreground, ready to pounce.
What's in his hand?
Masquerade. It says Zayd.
Oh, it says Zayd.
Yeah.
Is there going to be a point in the comic where the tattoo on his hand says hand?
I don't think so. We're joined in the chat by Joe Ball. Can I submit drawings of Optimus Prime to this Lost Pages
Absolutely
contest?
not. Alteration Man only.
Yeah, you might have to submit Alteration Man.
We're gonna do the what's that show called that we do sometimes?
Doodle and Chill?
Doodle and Chill Alteration Man edition.
Yeah, we should do a Doodle and Chill Alteration Man for sure. Hail Joe Ball. Joe Ball is doing amazing art for the Lost Pages with the wild card story. He's killing it on that. And he's doing an awesome secret double page spread for the book as well. All right, let's take a look at this colored version.
Yeah, let's see this. Oh yeah, that's awesome.
See, now he's not a beam of pure energy. He's actually back there.
Yeah, you can barely see him now. That's awesome.
It's that fire.
Are these the pages blowing away? Up
Oh
here?
yeah, look at that. I just realized that. There's
Yeah,
the
those are
Lost
the
pages
pages.
blown away. We got wild card.
The Taz arm. I thought the pianist didn't have any pants on.
Yeah.
What's up with that giant leg? But it's
Dude,
Taz's arm. That's
Look
awesome.
at this. I like that. These are like stealth colors for the pianist. They're kind of like inverted.
Yeah, where she's wearing
Like
the
if she
black.
joined she's already a hit man, basically. I was gonna say if she joined a hit squad.
Yeah, if she was some sort of assassin.
Yeah, if
she'd be
she was
wearing-
assassin. All right, Joe Ball says, I will never draw Alteration Man. Or his friend won't. Yeah, I'm on to you, Joe. Alteration Man's so much better than Transformers. All right, and then our last piece is this one right here.
Oh yeah, this one's cool.
Now this was we showed his other piece fan art, but this was the one for the contest. He's our boy from Poland who loves the characters and just killed it on this Taz and Crimstone piece. In fact, he did this traditionally and then went back in and colored it with acrylic paint. So this is traditionally pencil, inked, and painted. He has a video of it on his Instagram painting it. I'll get you his name, but I won't be able to pronounce it. It is Wojciech Morawski.
Passion knows how to pronounce it, remember?
Why?
I don't know. He said it last time. He was like, it's Wojciech or something.
Wojciech Morawski.
Passion. Phonetically spell it out for the English people who speak English. Yeah, this piece is awesome. This is like something that you would have got as a fold-out poster in like Heavy Metal magazine or something back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, you'd have been like a tear out, and you could fold it from four quadrants,
Yeah.
and then you just have it up on your wall or something. And you'd be
Dude,
playing like Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I'm like
Cool.
this is the, totally captures the character. It looks like this guy would draw this character in a comic. I think, Avery nailed it with the silhouette as much as this guy nailed it with Crimstone and Taz. So cool. And yeah, it blew me away when seeing this stuff. And unfortunately, someone already is buying the piece from him, so weren't able to get it.
So crap.
Yeah. So hopefully that guy,
Treats it well.
I was gonna say, like, has
Sells
a
it to you
horrible
later.
accident,
Oh.
gets into a horrible accident. or
No,
something.
no, no, no. What you want is for him to will it to you in his last will and testament.
Right.
Hopefully this guy's like 78,
Right.
1 foot in the grave, 1 foot on the banana peel.
Yeah, man, the fan art just keeps coming in, getting cooler and cooler as it goes. I'm loving it. Yeah, so we've been on here for a while. I mean, Brandon, do you want to narrow it down later, or do you want to do it here? Because I
I
feel
think
like
we'll have to go
that's a
through
conversation to
and
have,
we'll have to go through and see if there's even 4 we could kind of scrounge together to make a list.
Yeah.
And we'll come up with a poll like we did last time. I think we came up with 4, right? And then we did an audience poll, and then
That's
we
right.
decided if the audience was right or not, and then if we agreed with them or not. I did a tally on here. Could you quickly tell me what the total number of fan art pieces there were shown today? Individual, like, so if there was one that was black and white and then colored, that counts as 1.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces.
Yeah, that's what I have here also. So there's 6 Crimstone pieces,
Yeah.
2 silhouettes, 2 group pieces, and 2 the pianist pieces. So
And
no
more like the
masquerade, no wild
Wild
card. Yeah.
I know-
By far Crim for sure is the
Oh
biggest.
yeah, for sure. I know some people, when we did the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition, they did draw along pieces. We had a couple wild cards.
Yeah.
1 masquerade, I think, but those weren't submitted for the contest.
And there was that freaky hobo. Remember that hobo that looked like
Oh yeah, that was great.
salad fingers or whatever?
Yeah,
That guy was weird looking.
the hobo was crazy. Vinny did a hobo for
His hobo was
Doodle
too
and Show.
beautiful though.
Yeah, it was beautiful hobo.
It was a beautiful hobo.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at all this. We're gonna have to make some cuts and some crazy decisions here, going back through the fan art, to decide, narrow it down to 4 selections so the fans can vote on it. Yeah, look at this. Dude, it's so cool having other takes on the characters that we've been, creating for years. Dude, the pianist is a thing now, Brandon.
Dude, I know. The pianist, so great.
So cool.
I don't know if everybody knows this, but I have a thing for these hot lady characters, right? So, if you want to get my attention, hot lady characters.
Oh man, this is so cool.
Yep.
Was great seeing them all. Henderson says, "Yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys. We're gonna go and take a look at the campaigns for a second, because I did get an email that we got a backer.
Or was it a refund?
It was not a refund.
Oh, that's good. And then Edwin Yates has his watch along stream later tonight.
Is that
his
tonight?
new channel? Yeah, It's on his news channel, his new Drawing Aces channel. He's trying to
RoboCop.
build up subs. Yeah, man, I really want to watch these things, but they're a little late for me. But there's always such awesome movies on there. What they did, Expendables, right? And then now they're doing RoboCop. And then what was the other one they did? The first one. I don't
Wasn't
remember.
Demolition Man, was it? Oh, Judge Dredd, I think.
Dude, I would have stayed up to watch Demolition Man.
Yeah, I think it was Judge. I think it was Judge Dredd.
Was
Your
it
Hand
Judge
of Sin
Dredd?
said he likes the pianist too. He'll draw up a fan art.
Yes.
Hail, brother. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot more characters coming too. I think hopefully if we can get through the Drift Legend one, there might be one more lurking around. But yeah,
So,
here is
Refresh the page. Maybe we've already crossed that.
So the thing was, it wasn't for the Lost Pages. What?
Yep.
I just want to go to Magic Hop, bro.
No, you gotta sign in. Dude, you search for it in Indiegogo.
I'm searching for it right
Yeah, Magic Cop, the movie. No, we're gonna get struck.
now. Found out. Here we go. So we got one more backer,
Starship Troopers is the last one.
and we're at 285 backers now on Magic Hop because someone bought the digital copy, a copy on the digital. So we're out of the physical copies for Magic Hop, but if you guys do want to read it, we have digital copies left that we could send out, of course, because it's infinite digital copies. But the cool thing with that is you get a printout of Blockhead Iggy from Magic Hop, so you could print him out and make your own Blockhead. So if you guys didn't get a chance, you'll have another chance to get Magic Hop 1 when we launch Magic Hop 2. But if you want to read it, you want a good read, a girthy read as well. It's over 100 pages of content in that book. Pick up that digital copy for $25, no shipping.
Unless you're a big time collector, then you can get the only traditional piece of art for sale on the Magic Cop campaign, which is the Elliot Fernandez original cover art for the supplemental comic, or the behind the scenes Ashcan. I always forget to say that. Yeah, you guys can get that piece right there, the traditional art. It's so cool. That blockhead is particularly large. We printed that one up to have it at conventions on our table just to really draw in people.
Yeah.
So that one was printed at like, I don't know, 2 or 3 times scale. But the normal ones they're a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
The ones that were shipped with the book, when they were printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of poster paper. So it's scaled a little bit smaller.
Yeah, we got Edward Marlos in the chat. We're just wrapping it up, everybody. We went through the fan art, so if you guys didn't get to check it out, scroll back in this timeline and watch the fan art. And I wanted to show one of the updates here, talking about Drift Legend, who's the newest character that's going to unlock at 20K. Here's an in-book shot of him from the main book of the Lost Pages. He has a little cameo appearance in there in that hobo scene. So he's got an awesome racing helmet on. Kind of people are thinking him of like a vigilante version of Speed Racer. That's the vibe he's giving off. He's got an awesome car that he drifts around with, and he's super sick martial artist, as well as the people. So check out the campaign, guys. Thanks. It's been awesome doing this, showing off this art, talking about the book. Really fun. Hit that bell for notifications so you know when we're going live. You guys could
t-shirts.
Yeah, you guys could follow us on Twitter at our handles. Mine is not there right now. I should change that. I could actually change your name too.
That should be illegal.
Talk about the shirts, Brandon.
So you guys can go on to, if you guys want some really cool Magicop or Lost Pages shirts or other shirts from other creators in the CG collective, you guys can go to the Etsy store, which we have at Zade Workshop. And you guys can go and find that link on zadecomics.com. We have awesome shirts like this one is a Magicop shirt. It even comes with the little Zade Comics logo on the sleeve, because I think that's pretty cool thing to do on shirts. And we have like Magicop shirts as well with the front cover on there. Oh, you can see it right here. We also have the Akira homage shirt for Cybershock by Aaron Calamari. And that was a really cool piece. So that's right on a gray shirt, doing that little homage to Akira, which apparently is some sort of Japanese cartoon.
Some sort of anime, right?
Yeah, some kind of anime. We also have, if you guys are a big Ace, Edwin the Ace shirt, you're going to watch Drawing Aces on Drawing Aces channel, and you do those watch along streams with him. He has some merch up here as well for his character that's going to be coming out pretty soon. So this piece here is done by Narwhal. Yes, the famous Narwhal himself. So this is a full front of a t-shirt. You get the character Ace on there, which is a pretty awesome piece of art on that shirt.
War Raven said you got to have the sleeve logo.
Dude, I know sleeve logos are so cool. I have like all these military pinup style shirts. They have the American flag on one side and then like the company logo on the other side. It makes me feel like a real patriot when I wear that one.
Hail the War Raven. What did I miss? So we went over, a little bit of updates about the Lost Pages, as well as the fan art from the fan art contest. So we'll be narrowing those down. So you could go back and in the video and check out all the cool fan arts highlighted on the stream here.
Yep. And if you guys can't wait to get your hand on some Lost Pages items, merchandise, or whatever, you guys can go here and get that amazing Simon Bisley cover printed right onto the front of the shirt. And it's not simply a rectangle on the shirt. If he clicks over onto that one, you can see that it's actually been cut out away so that it's not just a big rectangle on the shirt. And it looks awesome. We've sold a couple of those already, and they always look cool when they get shipped out.
Yeah, man.
People really love them.
Make one for myself because I want.
That's true.
It's just so cool.
Probably get some of those rolling. Yeah, that piece is really cool. And how awesome is it to have it's like a Simon Bisley piece on a shirt? Because when was the last time his art was printed onto a shirt?
Yeah, man. Yeah. So check it out. This really helps us out as well, making these books possible. Contributing to the YouTube channel. I kind of want to buy an official StreamYards thing so we can have like a background and show videos awesome. Up and clips like that. So
if we sell some shirts,
we
could afford to make the stream much better. That'd be cool. Awesome.
Yeah. And so
all those, if you buy shirts from any other creators, part of that money goes to that creator as well. So it's not just for Zade Comics or Zade Workshop. The creators of those comics for Cybershock and the Ace, they get a cut of the shirt proceeds as well. So you're going and helping out their channels also.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad we could do that for the guys. We want to help and grow this thing for sure. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a blast. Follow us at our handles down here. Hit that like button as always. And go watch some of our other videos. Give them a boost. Leave some comments. That always helps us for the channel as well. This has been another stream on Zade Comics. Check out the Lost Pages and get us up to those big goals so we can bring you some more sweet stories. And we will see you guys later. Bye, everybody.